on the run. It's locked. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on 3rd and short against the run, that sets a very clear message that they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
Fires to the big fella. Well, there, a 4th down stop.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Allen. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Just keep slinging it. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, trying to get my guy open.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Big fella moving. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The lone back's got it. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Open space at the 25. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. On the option. He'll pitch it. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. 10. Touchdown, Aaron. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, creating an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Allard. The sure hands. It's Allen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Going to swing it on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And the Nittany Lions are marching down the field. To the air, it's Allard. With the catch, it's Singleton. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. This time he's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
catch in the middle. It's Allen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to blow up. Nice job on first down, stopping a couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Aller. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to barrel in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. He's looking to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air, it's Aller. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Allen. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go up top on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions have it with a first and 10. To the air on first down. He's got it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quick strike complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Dinkins. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Creates a little room. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Love. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. He gave up the...
He's got it. First down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's lost. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's blocked. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Aller. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack. He's showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebrook? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude.
There he goes. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Finds his man. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Aller. That's caught, it's Allen. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it on the run, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Got room to work. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Love. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They're gonna ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Here's the pressure. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to pass, it's Carr. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back. And maybe
breaks into the open. Got some room headed to the goal line. guy's looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Worked on the touchdown, might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Price. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Carr. It's complete to the right. Got room at the 35. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty